Today, I will explore a topic that is not only crucial for personal development, but also essential for our professional growth: reflecting on past successes. In our fast-paced world, we often rush from one task to the next, constantly striving for more. But we rarely take the time to pause and acknowledge what we've already accomplished. Today, I want to guide you through the process of reflecting on your past successes and understanding how this reflection can bolster your confidence and enhance your business growth. Let's start by acknowledging something important. Every one of us has experienced successes in our lives. These successes may range from small victories, like completing a challenging project, to significant milestones, such as launching a business or achieving a personal goal. When we reflect on these moments, we create a foundation for our confidence and a roadmap for future achievements. Before we dive deeper into the topic, I'd like us to engage in a short exercise. I want you to take a moment to think about 3 significant past successes in your life. They could be professional accomplishments, personal achievements, or even moments when you overcame challenges. Once you have these in mind, I encourage you to write them down. As you write, consider the following questions. What was the success? What steps did you take to achieve it? What strengths did you rely on during this journey? How did this success impact you at that time? Give yourselves a few moments to reflect and jot down your thoughts. Now that you've taken the time to reflect on those successes, let's explore why this practice is so important. Reflecting on our past achievements isn't just a feel-good exercise. It's a vital part of building our self-confidence. When we take the time to acknowledge and celebrate what we've accomplished, we reinforce our belief in our abilities. Think about it. When you reflect on a past success, you're not merely recalling a moment in time. You're reconnecting with the emotions and feelings associated with that achievement. You're reminded of the hard work, dedication, and perseverance that it took to get there. This process can be incredibly empowering. Now, let's discuss how these past successes contribute to our confidence. Confidence is often described as the belief in our abilities to achieve our goals. When we reflect on our successes, we gather evidence to support that belief. Each success serves as a data point, a reminder that we are capable of overcoming obstacles and reaching our objectives. For instance, let's say you successfully led a project that resulted in increased sales for your company. When you reflect on this achievement, you remember the challenges you faced, the strategies you implemented, and the teamwork that was involved. This reflection not only boosts your confidence in your ability to lead projects in the future, but also reinforces the idea that you can create positive outcomes for your business. Moreover, reflecting on past successes helps us develop a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed over time. When we recognize our successes, we begin to see ourselves as learners who can adapt and grow. This perspective is essential in business, where challenges are inevitable. Let's consider another example. Imagine you faced a difficult negotiation with a client, and you managed to come to an agreement that benefited both parties. Reflecting on this experience allows you to see the skills you utilized: active listening, empathy, and problem solving. Acknowledging your success in this negotiation reinforces your belief that you can handle similar situations in the future, setting the stage for continued growth and improvement. Now, let's take a moment to focus on the impact of these successes on your business growth. When you reflect on your past achievements, you're not just building personal confidence, you're also laying the groundwork for professional advancement. Each success reinforces your credibility and expertise in your field. As you recognize your accomplishments, you begin to understand the unique value you bring to your business or organization. This understanding is crucial in establishing your personal brand. When you have confidence in your abilities, you're more likely to take on new challenges, seek out opportunities, and advocate for yourself. Consider how this dynamic plays out in a business setting. When you have confidence, you are more likely to pitch your ideas, negotiate effectively, and take calculated risks. You become a more effective leader, inspiring those around you to strive for excellence. Your confidence becomes contagious, creating a positive environment where others feel empowered to succeed as well. So, how do we continue this practice of reflection beyond today? It's important to incorporate reflection into our regular routines. Just as we schedule meetings and deadlines, we should also schedule time for self-reflection. This could be a weekly practice where you take a few moments to review your successes and the lessons learned. You might also consider creating a success journal. In this journal, you can document your achievements, no matter how small. Over time, you'll build a repository of evidence that highlights your capabilities and growth. This can be an invaluable resource when you face challenges or moments of self-doubt. As we continue our discussion, I want you to think about the specific successes you've written down. Let's break them down a bit further. For each success, consider the following. What specific actions did you take to achieve this success? Think about the steps you took, the decisions you made, and the resources you utilized. This breakdown will help you identify the strategies that work for you. What challenges did you face along the way? Reflecting on the obstacles you encountered can provide valuable insights. How did you overcome these challenges? What did you learn from them? How did this success impact your confidence? Consider the emotions you experienced after achieving this success. Did it inspire you to take on new challenges? Did it change the way you see yourself? How can you apply these lessons to future endeavors? Think about how the insights gained from this success can inform your approach moving forward. What strategies can you replicate? What qualities can you continue to develop? Let's take a moment to reflect on these questions for each of the successes you wrote down. As you reflect on these questions, I encourage you to think about how you can integrate these insights into your daily lives. Building confidence and fostering business growth is an ongoing process. It requires consistent effort and a willingness to learn from both successes and setbacks. Remember, confidence doesn't come from a place of perfection. It comes from recognizing our journey, our efforts, and our ability to overcome challenges. By reflecting on our past successes, we create a positive feedback loop that reinforces